Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World with me, Get Daved. Let's go to Donut Plains 1. I'm a big fan of Donut Plains as a world. Because of this. The cape. The cape is amazing. Generally speaking in Mario, I always like the flying power the best. And if you want to know why a Mario game sucks, oh goodness, I've lost it already. Well, it's like the level's designers anticipated that moment of, well, let's call it what it was, ass clownery. Yeah, so if you want to know why a Mario game sucks, it's probably because it doesn't have a very good flying power-up. Yep. Good, balanced discussion. A lot of good opinions. It's about good flying stuff. This pipe leads to, oh goodness, a very common bonus area. You gotta get 3 circles, and then you get a 1-up. It's random. I've gotten all 1-ups before, I've gotten no 1-ups before. How about that? That was a pretty good run. Oh goodness, I gotta stop doing that. I'm having an... It's the lag. Yeah, it's the lag that's doing it. That was intentional, actually. So I could do this. Come after that charge and shock with the fury of 1,000 exploding suns. So let's go for a fly, shall we? Okay, I finally got one in stock, which is nice. I'm getting hit a lot. I must not be very good at this video game. Keep your snide comments to yourself. Subtract 5 points for your snide comments. Alright. We're gonna ditch Yoshi very briefly to get a dragon coin. Because finding those is fun. Actually, we're gonna ditch Yoshi again. Because when you have the power cape, you can do anything. Now, basically, oh goodness, everyone knows this trick, but you can fly pretty much infinitely with the cape if you know what you're doing. You just gotta keep continuously pulling back with the cape. Or back with the D-pad, sorry. While you're flying, no Yoshis allowed. Also, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but this stage had a red dot on the main map, which means there's multiple entrances. Or, pardon me, multiple exits. This is one of them. Usually means there's a key. I think there's some cases where it's not necessarily a key. Yeah, like that ghost house to my right. Anyway, that was one exit of the stage. And since we got all the dragon coins and pretty much did everything interesting, we're gonna have a go at the normal exit. So you just tap left. There's a bit of a tempo. You can gain altitude. But if you mess up, you just slowly fall down, like what happened at the end for me there. You can also slam into the ground and kill enemies. It's not bad. 28! I believe the highest you can get is 50. I've heard some people claim that you can get 100 when you break the tape at the end of a stage, but I think they're all liars. So... lying liars who tell lies. Another red dot, because that's because Donut Plains is full of double exits. Also comes to my attention that I haven't started my timer. I don't even have a hand on the controller. No, I've got one hand on the controller. There we go. It's a side-scrolling stage, so unfortunately you can't speed it up. I kind of have mixed feelings about stages like this. How about you? On the one hand, like, I don't know, they can add a cool tension. Like, World 1-4 in Super Mario 3. You know the one I mean, and if you don't, go play Super Mario 3, it's only the 4th stage. I'm sure you can get there. You can also get infinite 1-ups off of stage 2. Yeah, World 1-4 in Super Mario 3, awesome stage, side-scrolling, but it's got a bit of pace to it. Pace is a brand of salsa. I had salsa this evening for supper. Do you like salsa? If so, give yourself 10 points. That pipe we went through will let us get through to the key exit to this one. Blue shells are fantastic. Yoshi can fly when he eats them. Blue makes you fly. One pill makes you taller, one pill makes you smaller. And the pills that Mother gives you don't do anything at all. Just ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. Oh my goodness, my fine motor skills are not... I've missed a lot of jumps like that in the last video too. How'd that happen? I was getting mauled by that key. Anyway, blue shells make Yoshi fly. All the different shells do all sorts of different things. Check this out. Oh. That's not how it was supposed to work. And now the phone's ringing. Be right back. And I'm back! Wasn't that a wonderful display, seeing the one-up trick? Okay, here's what you're supposed to do. That didn't look exactly right either. I'm intent on you seeing. Okay. The best is if you can get this shell off screen entirely, then you hit the P switch, like carry it with you, hit the P switch somewhere like here, run back, that shell will fall down and the Koopa there, who is not in a shell, he's gonna kick it, and then it will kill a whole bunch of his friends underneath there, and you'll get a 1-up, because there's exactly 8 guys. If you're really intense, you can like try getting them out of their shells or whatever, but... And then there's 2 things to hit, but it's not worth it. Anyway. Good talk. These Switch Palace blocks are the most important ones in the game. They always contain feathers all the time, which means they're awesome all the time. Back to fixed scrolling stage. I guess the problem with the stage is also that you have to go into it twice. Yeah, I'm not getting no stinking mushroom. Although they're my favorite looking. Well, I don't know. I like the design from Super Mario a lot. I was really into Mario as a kid. I was probably most so a Mega Man guy, but that thing almost got out of its shell and hurt me. But I was really big into Mario and all that stuff too. I had Craft Dinner did like a little promotion back when I was in elementary school, and Super Mario was really awesome back then. If I'm dating myself, it's no longer cool to be that age, which could be maybe 20 years from now, or maybe, 5 years ago. Edit the story to your liking. When I was 13 and Halo 4 came out... Anyway. Oh goodness. That was an embarrassing turn of events. Even though that's pointing up, you can't go up that pipe. We're not going to go up any more pipes, I don't think. Oh my goodness! People, I'm busy trying to tell you a story about a Craft Dinner promo for Super Mario when I was in elementary school. And I can't even hit the most basic enemies. Alright. I give up. Anyway, Craft Dinner, it had these, like, cutouts on the back of the Craft Dinner boxes, and you could collect like 25 of them or something, and there was this poster you could mail in and get. And so I got the poster, and my mom, being the sweetie she is, got me all of the tough to get Craft Dinner point wonderful happy boxes. Because, like, I was missing, like, like 2 or 3 by the end, and she, like, looked through all the ones in the grocery store. Yep. Because my mom's better than yours. Anyway, the long story short is, I really like the Super Mario stuff. The art style and all the little fun things. And all of this came from the fact that I was going to try telling you, uh-oh, someone got the tempo wrong. I'm just not on my game today. Well, I was just going to tell you that I thought the mushrooms were the coolest looking, but they're all kind of lovely. Especially in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I've actually wanted to do a Let's Play of that game for quite a while, but I don't have the the stuff for it yet. Maybe I should look into that. I'm in the process of seriously considering building the computer right now. The Sandy Bridge processor had some chipset issues on its launch, but that was one I was really attracted to, so I think I might go for it. P-balloons make for some of the worst stages in this game. Not as in their bad designs or anything, but they are... Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to happen. They're lessons in self-destruction. Well, you know what? I didn't even want to see what was up at the top. Rip Van Fish is the sleeping one, I believe. He's the worst. Cheep Cheeps, you remember, and then the other fish that goes straight to the side. I don't really remember what his name is. I shouldn't have done that. It's a lot easier if you, uh-oh. If you don't flick the switch right away, if you carry it with you for a ways. Well, I can't get all the dragon coins this go anyway, so I'll just open this. So, even though it's redundant, I'm just gonna get the other exit here, because, I mean, we gotta be procedural. It's tough to keep track of all the... Well, I guess, actually, if you look at it, it's pretty easy to keep track of all the stages you've done. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. No stopping for anyone. No stopping for power-ups. Or for safety. Because we take risks in my Let's Plays. Take the road less traveled. Apparently, not that I've actually read that poem, but, because, you know, in Canada, Robert Frost's not quite as big a deal as he is in the States. Yeah, we don't like your culture. Not true. My favorite show's Community. Apparently in the poem where Robert Frost is all about the road less traveled, apparently that's like, the way people use it is kind of the opposite of what it's supposed to mean, like if you put it in context. I forget exactly what it was, but apparently he's like, yeah, and he's like being ironic when he says it or something. He's like, yeah, I took the road less traveled, it's made, quote, all the difference, but you know what? Eh. Anyway. Good talk about contemporary American poetry. Non-contemporary American poetry. Alright, we're in a bit of a tricky spot here, because this ghost house is a really good one to have a feather when you go into it. I'm not going to get into why. Actually, awesome story, again because I love like Nintendo side products and stuff. Got Nintendo Power as a kid. When you bought Super Mario World, or it probably just came with your Super Nintendo, it was the original killer app for this game system. Don't do it. It's gonna make you think you need to do things, but it's a trap, because this is a ghost house, and ghost houses are terrible places. Anyway, Nintendo Power would occasionally include things with video games, like, and they would say, like, bet you never would have found out about this without our help. One of them was for this very stage, and it taught you how to get to the top secret area, which is a pretty awesome area. 256 and 12,800. Those are kind of special comp sign numbers. Give yourself 5 points if you know the significance of 256 in computers. Alright, we're going to real quick run to Donut Plains, and we're going to get access to the top secret area, because I'm giving you the tips Nintendo Power would also have given you. Start select to exit the stage, very common in platformers of this era. Alright, we want to run a bit to the right, about here is good. And we run over here. One of the other big pointers from those Nintendo bet you never would have found out about it without our help things, that's good, is where the third bottle is in A Link to the Past. The one where you have to swim under the bridge. I never would have found it without their help. That's also a great game. Alright, top secret area. The top secret area is awesome. 2 flowers, 2 feathers, and in the middle, none other than a green Yoshi. I was mentioning earlier that there's multiple, like, Yoshi can eat different colored shells and all that. You know what? I'm gonna beat this stage first. It's a good stage. Great music. Oh, 3 feathers. Alright. Blue shell makes me fly. There's also different colored Yoshis. Like a blue Yoshi will fly no matter what he eats. He'll still have the other properties of the shells he eats. Okay, so if he eats like a red one, those ones make you spit fire, right? So if you're blue Yoshi and you swallow a red shell, oh goodness. Should have just flown past all this. So if you're a blue Yoshi, any shell will make you fly, but the red ones you'll still spit flame. The yellow ones will make you stamp out dust by your feet. The green ones you will still just spit out casually when you're done with them. You know, that sort of stuff. Yoshi's stomping is equivalent to a spin jump, so it like kills Koopas in one hit, and so on and so forth. And we can go down this pipe for one-up land again. Tic-tac-toe one-up game, as I call it. But we do have 35 men. Go back to get the last dragon coin. Actually, you know what? Let's take the scenic route real quick and see what we missed. Not that much. That's enough of the scenic route. What a terrible idea. I wonder if we got enough coins for fun. Yes, we did. Oh, 3. I was going for 1. Another bonus game. Hopefully this one's less of an embarrassment. It's a bit easier to get the tempo when you're on Yoshi and Big, though. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's how you beat tic-tac-toe, that configuration. I think, anyway. Alright, tell you what, everybody, we're gonna leave it there. And if you weren't happy with my Yoshi explanation, that's a very reasonable complaint. And I'll see you all next time on Let's Play Super Mario World. Party on, Wayne.